Recently, I was looking on the internet to buy something for our house, and I'm not an impulse shopper. I look and I investigate to try to find the best price. And the best price I could find was at Target. And it showed something that you could get it online, but the shipping costs more than getting it in the store. So it said you could pick it up in the store. So I checked and found one of the locations that had this particular item. My daughter and I drove down to Midtown Charlotte to the new Target, and we went in, and they only had one. But anyway, the guy was real helpful with me, and he said that they could give it to me for the price that it was on the internet. But they said that there were two more available over in Gastonia. Well, Gastonia is a good 20-mile drive from where I was at, so we called ahead of time and found out that they had two of what we needed. I was happy to drive over there because this was such a great price, so we got in the car and drove all the way over to Gastonia. And when we got there, the manager said, you know that these aren't the same price that they are on the internet. And I said, well, the people over at the Midtown store gave it to me for the price that was on the internet. And she tried to show me the fine print and all that. In other words, I drove a bunch of miles all the way over there to not get what I expected. It's what I like to call the bait and switch method. You get somebody in there for a certain price and then they double the price. Now this was very expensive. It was for something that somebody was buying for us as a family, for our media room, some seating. Anyway, I checked with Walmart, and Walmart has this mentality that if you click on it, something you see online, they will ship it to the store for free. You see, there's a difference between Target and Walmart when it comes to their philosophy with dealing with customers. And I started thinking, isn't that the way it is in some churches? Are you a Walmart church or are you a Target church? In other words, is there kind of this bait and switch mentality? When people come expecting something maybe from what they see on a website or from what people have told them about, does your church match up to the expectations that people think of when they come to visit? Or when they get there, do they feel like they've been tricked? You see, I think we need to be more customer service oriented, more seeing things through the eyes of someone who is not a believer. Are we really being what people expect, or is it something much different than that? What do you think?
The greatest day